Hey there, I'm David. I'm the atheist half of christianVatheist, and I'm just here to explain who I am and what I believe, and then propose start of a debate between Ricky and myself. So I'm an atheist, therefore I don't believe in any gods, don't believe in luck, fates, fairies, whatever else is sort of magical, unicorns or myths or stuff like that, or ghosts. However, I do believe in the power of science. I believe in scientific method. I believe that knowledge is a great deal of power, and the internet is a great, wonderful access point. And YouTube is another wonderful access point, although it does allow idiots and liars in, but still will not mention Venom X and that. Yeah. So this channel is christianVatheist, as you know. I'm the atheist and Ricky is the Christian. Between ourselves and ideas that you come up with, as well as our own ideas, we will debate everything from religion to science to morals and anything else that might come up. We've already had a lot of ideas suggested to us, as well as a few of our own. If you want to keep sending them to us, feel free. Just write them below or send a personal message. So let's start the debating. As this channel is entitled Christian the Atheist, I've already introduced myself and what I believe. Ricky, do the same in your response to this. And then tell me why your God is the real God and not another one, or why there is no God. Why do you believe what you believe, and where's your evidence so that other people can say, oh yeah, he is right, other than just personal experience. Okay, so why do I believe what I believe? Well, I'm an atheist, and I would rely on science to explain a lot of what happens. The reason that there were many, many gods in other religions, and fairies and nymphs and all kinds of mystical and supernatural beings that did things, was because people did not understand the world. Why was there thunder and lightning? That was Thor. Why were there tidal waves and tsunamis? That was Poseidon. Why did the grass grow? Why were there little fairy rings? Why blah blah blah. Everything else explained away by mystical creatures and people's imaginations. That was about it. And now there's very, very few questions left to answer that science hasn't already touched on. What happens after death? Well, science would say nothing. However, there's no way to prove that nothing happens. There's also no way to prove that something happens. Therefore, that question is left open. How did we come to be? How was the universe created? How did life begin? Biogenesis suggests that life began about 2.7 billion years ago, and the process to create that life began about 4.5, 4.4 billion years ago. So there's a little bit of time that sort of created life. So those people who say, oh, spontaneous sort of existence, that can't have happened. Well, it had a little while to happen. Also, it wasn't spontaneous, and it can be easily recreated in laboratories. So there. How did the universe come to be? That would be the Big Bang. That's the current theory at the moment. The hot Big Bang model, which suggests that the universe, there was time before the Big Bang, by the way, but the Big Bang is whenever the universe as we know it now, with stars, matter, everything else, came into existence from a singularity, a single singularity. And there was the Big Bang. It was not an explosion, it was a massive expansion of time-space. Now, with my understanding of, which is not limited, by the way. I don't just sort of go, oh yeah, Christians believe that there's a God, and that's about the limit of my understanding of Christianity. I have many close friends who are Christians, including Ricky. And I have a Bible up there, somewhere. There. One day, God sort of went, you know what? I'll create the earth. So he created the heavens and the earth, and then the next day there was water and land, the next day tree, blah blah. Went on. Okay, that probably wasn't really very accurate, but still. God, with the power of his mind, went existence. And it happened. Light. And it happened. For young earth creationists, they believe the earth was created in 6 days. They believe that the word of God is extremely literal. The word of the Bible, is extremely literal. And they believe that the earth is about 6,000 years old. Now, the amount of evidence standing up against, well, first of all, that the universe is 6,000 years old, that the earth is 6,000 years old, and that humans are 6,000 years old and were created as humans. The amount of evidence against that is tremendous. We have astronomy, we have paleontology, archaeology, geology, many other studies. Studies into evolution. There is evidence. We have the fossils. We win, is a usual saying. So that is a very brief introduction to me, and a brief introduction of why I believe what I believe. Ricky, Christians, you may also respond to this video or comments or personal messages. Why do you believe what you believe? What evidence is there apart from your own personal experience and your own personal faith to support what you believe? Okay. Thanks very much, guys, and I shall see you all very soon. Bye.